Well, not the start to the day I wanted. Now, the horses trained good this morning. I went to the barn. I trained 2 horses not hard. I trained I Don't Play Nice, so I plan on qualifying at the Meadows Tuesday. Very good job. He looked good. And then I also went to train High Hopes, but she ripped a shoe off, so we're going to train her on the race bike tomorrow in preparation for what I also plan to be a Tuesday qualifier for her. Now, I was happy with them, went over to the Meadows. Green Glitter, you look at the math of her line, it's pretty, right? 2 minutes and 4/5, last half 58-4, even last third and fourth quarter of 29-2 and 29-2. But the other side of that coin, the fourth horse I went by, come back on and beat me ahead, didn't attack enough and didn't show anything more than 2 minutes. Now, I could make an argument and say, well, she's only been in 2-3. She was in 2-5 in the mud, then qualified in 2-3 last quarter, 28-1 the other day. 2 minutes is a 3-second jump. That was adequate. It's true. Maybe. We scoped her. Full. Not as full as Dio. But lots and lots of mucus. Tim is checking now to the SAA test when he gets a chance, but he's pretty adamant that it's allergies, which I probably agree with. I would like to verify, but I would agree with. So the question remains, same as a lot of horses this time of year, how do we mitigate the allergies? How do we treat them? How do we make them better? How do we keep them cleaned up so they're competitive? Different for every horse, but very important for every horse. So Tim and Tim's staff will be on that right away. Where do we go from here with her? I think the All-Stars is on the 30th. Do we go to the All-Stars off that line? Now, we did have the ear hood on her today, not the earplugs that I did have on her in the qualifier. Did I drive her in a rather conservative manner today? Yes, I did. Do you think she could be better? Of course she could be better. How much better? I don't know. I have no idea. So we'll see. I was not disappointed with Green Glitter today. I guess that's not true. I was a little quietly disappointed, but only because I hold her in pretty high regard, and I think she's a nice filly, a very nice filly, but we are going to have to make sure her airway is as clean as possible as we head into the remainder of the start of the stake season. As I said today, I went out and trained the 2 horses I Don't Play Nice. Look very, very good. I can't wait to qualify him. You know, quietly I talked about how Cadeau maybe is closing in rather quickly on him in regards to our little derby when it comes to the next generation stake race. Having said that, I was thoroughly pleased with what I saw from I Don't Play Nice today. And I'd like to see that continue on, an extension of that being the qualifier on Tuesday. Now, High Hopes made a break today, but I didn't even get a chance to train her, really. She ripped her shoe off. I just pulled her up, and I'll go with her tomorrow on the race bike. It almost seems like she has to be like right into revved up mode to do her work properly, which is ultra frustrating right now, but it is what it is. So High Hopes will also qualify on Tuesday. Now, yesterday I got an email from Pete, one of my partners, saying, hey, I was just about to start my video, and he messaged me and said, hey, well, I didn't get an update on Rosetta from the vet. Well, you're right, I forgot all about it. Rosetta, Country Dancing, Widespread Panic. Tim had a horse over there also. So, what are the updates? Well, I'll give them to you right now. Rosetta was left hock, which was pretty obvious. I thought left somewhere, I should say, pretty obvious. Dr. Brown said her hock and her coffin joints. He did both. She'll be clear to race in I guess 8 days or 9 days now. So she can't race this weekend. She'll race next weekend, which will be a prep race for July the 12th. The stake races. Now, I made a mistake. I thought the stake races in New Jersey were earlier, which is not really a big deal. It's just worth noting. I was wrong. Circle on the calendar. July the 12th is her first stake race, so she'll prep next week. We might even school her a tiny bit on Tuesday just to make sure she's okay. So that was good. No concerns from Dr. Brown at all other than that. Next, we had Widespread Panic. Now, Dr. Brown said to me, Anthony, does this horse had a history of EPM? Yes. He's got EPM rather bad. In fact, of all the horses we have, I would suspect that Widespread Panic has the worst, because we've seen it manifest the worst. Right out of the blue, you see him get choppy, when Dominic started back, he couldn't trot to save his life, and we treat him for EPM, and he got better. I've seen horses appear to have EPM. I've seen horses improve when we've treated them, but this would be the worst case where a horse couldn't function without treatment for EPM. So a little surprised that he got to that point just from EPM flaring up, but happy that it wasn't something a little more sinister. So widespread panic. Now we'll just treat him up. Dr. Brown had set the discharge instructions, the marching orders for Tim, so they'll follow those. He'll likely race next week. And then for country dancing, wasn't a whole lot wrong with country dancing at all. What is going on here? Meow. Construction. Okay. Wasn't a whole lot wrong with country dancing at all. I think he said he was going to do her front ankles and probably her stifles, which is good to hear. You hear coffin joints or feet, you got to start changing the way you do them up and take care of them. Maybe the shoeing. Knees are always concerning. I really thought he was going to come back with knees. He said knees were fine, hocks were fine, hind ankles were fine, front ankles and stifles need to be done. Very good. That's good to hear. So she'll likely race next weekend in the pop-up series, I would imagine. Old Dancer. Very happy that we had an uneventful vet check from the horses, and very happy that Dr. Brown thought he could help all of them. So that is always good. This traffic is not good, I can tell you that. That's not cool. Anyway, so good day to start. Now, obviously, we still have lots going on today. We have, where are we at here? Scioto. We have Gypsy Hill. Now, he caught Tom Swifty on the rail, who's been rather good. Tom Swifty on the rail, and Gypsy caught that crew. Anybody else in there? Do What's Right. Todd Luther, 31,000 made. You Don't Fool Me. Rosie Weaver's horse. Commander Tom Long Ridge, and What a Con. Obviously competitive in there. I'm a little concerned most about Tom Swifty, and the 2-horse drawing inside of me makes it a little more tricky, but we'll see how this plays out tonight in Scioto, and then all the way to the 13th, even money morning line. That's always nice to see. On Irresistible Sun, 6 starts, 4 seconds, a third and a fourth. He's been very, very good this year, coming off a huge mile where he just got picked off in 53. Tonight might be the night that we turn that 0 into a 1 on the wins column. So, very happy with what I saw this morning. Mildly happy with what I saw this afternoon from Green Glitter. I'll cut her some slack. If she had went out and trotted in 58, which you'd think she would be able to do with her airway a little cleaner, would that be a bad mile? No, not at all. So we just now have to be a little more aggressive with the allergy treatment for Green Glitter. And then obviously on Friday night, I did opt to stay Friday night. I'm going to miss Ollie's first game of his tournament, but I told Ava, I said, bring your pillow in the car because we're leaving the Meadows at 9:15, and it's a 5-hour drive home. So that means 2:15 a.m. we're going to be home. I have to be home because Oliver plays baseball at 8 a.m. in Cambridge, and I am going to be at that game. So Friday night, we got Arrowhead Hanover, first start of the year. This guy has been training, schooling, and qualifying very good. I'm super, super excited to go with Arrowhead Hanover. Sweet Shoonie Moon. Oh, that's Heather Francis' horse. That one's 3-1. I've had a ton of people ask me about that horse. I don't like doing that, when people ask about horses I've driven in a claimer. Hey, how do you like this horse? How do you like that horse? Listen, I only sat behind the horse once. I don't know anything about it. I was happy with the way it raced last week. That's it. So Sweet Shoonie Moon, I suspect might be claimed. I tell you the same thing I told the other people. I've only sat behind the horse once. Brooklet's Image, Brandon Presto, Kings County, 4-1 pick for third. Okay, coming off a week off and a little vet work done, he should be fine. And then our boy 3 Point Blue Chip, 7-2. I don't think they realize how good this horse is. Oh, he is picked to win. Okay, I was gonna say 7-2, but that's the lowest odds. I think 3 Point Blue Chip will be competitive right up until when he gets into the Open, and he will at some point. From what I saw when Hunter drove him last week, and from what I saw when I drove him the week before, 3 Point Blue Chip likes the Meadows and is definitely ready to rock. So that's the plan with the rest of the week. That's what's going on right now. We got some horses racing tonight. Really eager to watch Really eager to watch Drebin and Collector race tonight also. Eager to drive Gypsy Hill and Irresistible Sun. Not the day I thought we'd start with Green Glitter, but you know what? She didn't break rule number 1. She did her work well. She tried as hard as she could. I can't really blame her for the race she went today. I was rather proud overall from her. So with that, I'll let you go. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day, and I hope it continues straight through the rest of it. It's hot here. I hope it's as nice where you are. Take care and have a wonderful rest of your day.